Sorry, can you speak up a bit? Okay. Oh, you've worked with Calvin Harris. Okay. You've had number one hits. You've won Brit Awards and Grammy Awards. You've been on MTV. Who hasn't been on MTV? Oh, and you work with Elton John. Again, who hasn't worked with Elton John? Okay. All right. I don't know who you are. What's your name again? Dula Pipa? Okay, whatever. You know what? Just send us some music and we'll see what happens. All right. All right. Gotta go. Love to the wife. Sorry about that.
He's had weeks to work
Some
on these
weird
jokes.
on me these days. It's no joke, mates. This is tough.
Welcome to the
Hello,
flip side
and
of,
welcome to
the flip side of Peter Robbie. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a fantastic jam-packed show for you today. We're going to do something a bit different today when we talk about music. We're going to give you a little flavour of what we've been listening to at the same time as well. Yeah, so we got a great show. We've got some great artists coming up, and we're going to talk about some bits and bobs as well. So we've got a full show coming up. Pete, let's get started because we need to get a guest on soon because we're a bit time constrained this week. So what have you been listening to this week?
Okay, well, I've been listening to, we lost a musical giant recently. And along with him and his brothers, he transformed pop music. He was truly influential. He and his brothers were giant. Even though he wasn't the lead singer, he was probably the genius of the band. I am talking, of course, about Wayne Osmond.
That's a very sad loss.
No, I'm not.
It's a very sad loss.
It is a very sad loss. It is a very sad loss, but not as sad as Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. I've been listening to Pet Sounds.
Amazing album.
Yeah, a fantastic album. Now, everyone says it's probably the best album in the world. Paul McCartney says it's his favorite. It inspired him to write Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band song. Mm-hmm. And everyone said it's just monumental. Now, when I first listened to it, I thought it was okay. You know, I didn't really get it. But but because this is the reason why. I've already been listening for years to bands that sound like Pet Sounds. You know, they've been using unusual instruments. They've been getting into the emotion of it and all that. So I was used to that already. And then when I went back in time and listened to Pet Sounds, it seemed almost mundane. Then I realized he was the first one to do all these things. You know, he used his dog barking on the album. What is that pheromone? Is it that? Yeah. He did everything. And of course, those beautiful harmonies that were from the start of the Beach Boys, but he developed emotionally, I think. You know, he really needed to because he was a troubled man, he needed to get these emotions out. And he did so beautifully. You know, one of my favorite songs on there is, I guess I just wasn't made for these times. You know, it's heartbreaking. Yeah. But of course, the best song in the world, I think, ever made, Harkness, I think, will agree with me on this as well, was God Only Knows. I wish we could hear a little bit of it.
Okay.
Love you, but long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, well, life would still go on, believe me.
Wonderful stuff.
Wonderful. Paul McCartney says that's the perfect song. A lot of other musicians say the same, and I agree. I think it's wonderful.
I love it.
It taps into the consciousness, I think, the universal consciousness. Because the first time you've heard it, it's like you've known it all your life.
Yeah, I love In My Room as well. That's amazing.
In My Room's beautiful. Yeah,
it's great stuff.
But it's funny though. God Only Knows was the flip side of Caroline No, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. Summer says you're too popular, evidently, because you're talking to Dear Pooper. Brian Jardine says, hi guys, good to see you. Great to see you as well.
Hey Brian, nice to see you. Hi Summer, thanks for showing up.
Lee Down says,
right, Lee, rock in.
Fantastic. Just let everyone else, if you
Yeah.
want to comment, if you comment on whichever site you're on, hopefully we'll read your comments and we'll put them out for you as well. I've been going
What
back.
have you been listening to, mate?
Well, I've been going back to the 80s because, you know, I love a bit of the 80s. And I've got a fantastic album, and it is the wonderful Rhythm of Youth from Men Without Hats.
Oh, yes.
And this
yes.
contains the fantastic track, I Got the Message, which I absolutely love. It drives me in dance crazy when I hear it. And Safety Dance, which is obviously the big main song on this. But Men Without Hats, 2 weeks ago, released a brand new track called I Love the 80s, ironically. And I'm going to play you a little bit of this because I think it's just absolutely fantastic. Now, obviously, Ivan Dvorak and the guys have got all the original equipment, so they can recreate the 80s sounds without using these new versions and simpler samplers and patches. So they've really got the original sounds, and I think it sounds great. Let's have a quick blast of this. Is their new track. You can find this on YouTube and you can buy it on iTunes and hear it on Spotify. This is Men Without Hats, I Love the 80s.
I love the 80s. I love the 80s. I remember so much fun back in 1981. Ain't no place I'd rather be except for 1983. Everybody felt alive back in 1985. Everything was just like heaven. It was 1987.
So there we go. There's a quick blast. We're only playing a minute of all of these because we want to get hit with copyright. So we think we get away with a minute. But yeah, that's their fantastic new track. I love the 80s, and it sounds just like it's off Rhythm of Youth, the album I just showed you. It's amazing how good their new track is. It's fantastic. Emma Howitz. there you are. Hello, Emma. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Emma. Nice to see you. Thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for popping back and seeing us. It's a great album. If this is how their new album's going to go, it's going to be really super exciting. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. I think it's going to be really super special. Emma says, great tune. I agree with you, Emma. I think it's brilliant.
Nice.
You can check that out on YouTube. It's I Love the 80s with a heart emoji on it, and which is great because we're incorporating modern technology like a heart emoji. You know that back in the day. But yeah, check it out. It's a fantastic track, and he basically sings about the years. Like it says, I was in heaven in 1987. We were free in 1983, and it's the way he does it is really good. I interviewed Ivan for the. He's a fellow Canadian, a bit like Harkness as well. I interviewed Ivan for this. YouTube channel, and he's a really lovely guy as well, and it was just an absolute pleasure to me. You know, sometimes when you think, oh, I'll just interview this person, that'd be great fun, and then they say yes, and then you instantly go that's because I was such a huge fan of the Safety Dance. I've been playing it since I was an absolute kid, and he couldn't have been nicer. He was such a nice man, and he was very like unassuming and just down to earth, and he explained what Safety Dance how he come out of it and that sort of stuff, which he's probably done a million times, but he was so great. And he was like, I'll just tell you again. It's not a problem. And anyway, so if you fancy check that interview out, it's on my YouTube channel, Jack Tracks. And if not, check that thing out on Spotify, iTunes and YouTube.
Yeah, definitely check out Chatting Tracks with Robbie Burgess. It was a great interview, really good. He loves the 80s. Whoops. He loves the 80s, and so does his accountants. So... All right. I've been listening to a new band. Well, they're new to me. This is their 5th album. It's a fantastic album. It's called Rat Saw God, and it is the Wednesdays. It's just called Wednesday, actually.
All right.
Really great stuff. They're like a mixture of shoegaze and country rock, kind of. That's what people say, but I may agree if I knew what the hell shoegaze was.
I mean, staring at the floor.
But they're... I don't know. Who knows? But they're they come up with these things. Nobody really knows. It just sounds cool. But they're really great. It's a young band from North Carolina in the U.S. They are a big lover of starting the song very softly and then just going crazy. You know, there's fantastic songs. I recommend the whole album. They're coming out with a new album in September. So get this album, listen up, and then enjoy the new one. All right. In this song that we're going to play a little clip of, it's called Bold Believer. And I think you might be hearing the influence of a wonderful band. So let's check that out.
Got 'em right between the shoulders, and the bull loses blood. No fire left to give. Can't pull his head up. Comfort fools us into faith, then they pulls us away again.
Wow, you do love a bit of punk, don't you?
Funk? What do you mean? That's easy listening, mate. No, they're really great. They're a lot of fun. They're coming to London next year, and I'm certainly going to be there in the front row.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I like you kids and your rock music.
No,
That's
it's fantastic.
Right.
And
So,
I think we're having a little bit delay, so guys, just bear with us, okay?
yeah, no worries. Okay,
Go
so
ahead, Robbie.
I've been listening to a band that was around a few years ago, and they've come back with a brand new EP. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you remember the Tings. They had songs like "That's Not My Name," "Roundabout," I think it was, and "Play My Bass in the Guggenheim." They were absolutely fantastic. They've got a new EP that's just come out called the Dreaming EP. I couldn't get a picture of it, so I'm just going to show you my phone. So it looks like this. It's wonderful. I did a reaction video to it, and they very kindly reached out to me and said I got their influences right, which was absolutely lovely. I didn't expect that because you just make videos talking about their new tracks. It's dare I say use the term yacht rock. It's a very yacht rock EP, and that's what makes it so fantastic. For those that don't know what yacht rock is, it's that sort of late 70s stuff like Toto and Steely Dan and Christopher Cross and all that stuff you would hear in the 70s as you imagine driving across America. Pete would probably know, he was there. But it's that sort of lovely sound. And the new album is very Fleetwood Mac sounding, and it's a wonderful EP, and it's just got this lovely 70s vibe about it with a modern twist. It makes it just absolutely special. I'm going to play you a minute of this. I've got to jump a little bit because I wanted to get the chorus, because it's actually, we're doing a minute of each song, but if I got to that bit, you wouldn't have got the chorus. So I had to cut it. So it's going to cut into the song. But yeah, this is their track. I think it's People Do Bad Things. I can't remember which one I picked. Anyway, we'll check it out.
Like a ghost, unsatisfied. It's a feeling we can't lose. It's in our eyes. It's in our eyes. Dreaming. I don't know if we are dreaming. I don't know if there is time. If we change down there. Someday, maybe we can get it back. If we change down there, if we change down there. 10 more hours till we put on a show.
There you go. You've got that wonderful Fleetwood Mac sound, that yacht rock sound.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful EP. It's on Spotify. You can buy the vinyl as well, but I'm hoping they're going to send me a free one. So if you can, jump on and check out that EP. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, I did a sort of like just a reaction video, and I put it into the air like you do on your YouTube channel. And then they cut back and said, "Bang on, you got the influences right." And it was really cool. Whoa, unexpected. Cool. And yeah, because it's such a departure from their old music that you thought it's going to be that sort of angry angst, dare I say, that they used to have before, but now they've gone into this absolute chill mode. And it's a wonderful EP. It's on Spotify. That song was called Dreaming. Sorry, I was picking between the two songs before we came live, and I was thinking of the other song because they're so good. I just play all the whole EP. So yeah, that's Dreaming, which is the first track off the EP. So get on there, check it out. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, all the business. And they're playing live in London in a couple of months. So if you get a chance, come to London and watch them as well.
Yeah, it's a lovely song. Really, really nice. I prefer the angst bit, though.
Of course you do.
But that's only me. And I think they said it wrong. I don't think it's the Tings. I think it's the Thing. So
The
let's
what?
get that right next time, okay?
What not? Yeah.
All right. So you know what? We're going to have a really special guest tonight. His name is Harkness. He's from Toronto. He's amazing. He just came out with a new album called Ciao to the Beauty. Here it is.
Yeah.
Lovely. We're going to play a song off of that, a video. We're going to show a video of the song from Ciao to the Beauty. And it is called All the Things You Are.
All the things you are, all you'll ever be, everyone you touch will go down in history. Take it from the top, take it to the streets, take it on the chin, unlock the gate that sets us free. Burning like a flame, sky to the sea, colors all ablaze, replacing what was you and me. Everything that lives, everything that dies, give me one last kiss, baby, we were born to fly. Circus comes to town, there's evil in this place, but a clown can save your soul if you in turn believe in fate. There's dishes in the sink, dust on the ground, silence in this room, you're the only one around. Raise a flag today, tomorrow shoot it down. Make the same mistakes until you hear the lightning sound. You were made from me and I was born in you. Today we're all in pieces, tomorrow love will be all the things you are, all you'll ever be. Everyone you touch will go down in history. Everything that lives, everything that dies, give me one last kiss, baby, we were born to fly. All the things you are, 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 all the things you
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful
Ah,
stuff. That's
great stuff. Great stuff. Every song on that album is a banger. So definitely check it out. You can find them everywhere. You can find them everywhere, and you're going to find them here in a minute.
We
Okay.
just got some quick comments to read out. So M Joy says, "Hi friends, hello M Joy." And
Hi, M Joy. How you doing?
Miss you too, mate. You got to come on again soon. It's fantastic. This video is cute as heck. New song coming out tomorrow, by the way. Fantastic.
That's right. Is it at my funeral? Yeah.
I love the instrumentation of this song. Really cool. I love this string section. Yeah, I agree with that. It's brilliant. What a cool vid as well. And go Harkness. The cool stuff. Well done. Thanks, Enjoy, for popping.
I love M-Joy's enthusiasm. Thank you, M-Joy. You are certainly M-Joy.
It's the burst of sunshine, isn't it? It's amazing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
Pete,
definitely.
over to you, mate.
Okay, so now we have a man whose own family describes him as a total freak and a genius. The man who saves all his urgent spunk for musical expression.
Wow.
And probably the only person in Toronto dressed in a hooded blue gown. Of course, I'm talking about Harkness. Welcome, Harkness.
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me yet again.
Oh, thank you. It's been a year now.
Well, in someone's time frame, I think it's been a moment, right?
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
How's everybody doing? So good to see you.
Yeah,
We're doing great.
We're just getting older.
And you've got so much new stuff, don't you, man? You've always got so many things going on.
Too much. It's a vortex. It's a whirlpool. It's an ocean. However we put it. But yeah, so much to talk about on that note as well. So we'll get there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've had a new album come out, "Shout to the Beauty," which we just played. One of them from it. Beautiful album. It's all purple. It's purple vinyl. It's beautiful. Get one while we can. Are there any still available?
It's green vinyl, just to correct you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The last one was purple.
Came in a vision. It's going to be green.
That's it, yeah.
But there is a purple in the center to it. It's purple and green.
There is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry, mate. The last one was purple vinyl.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Was there a question in there somewhere?
I got one.
So, go on.
So your first album, you obviously worked up to your first album for many, many years. Was it easy writing the second follow-up album? Was it an easy album to do for you?
How to put that? So I'd say the writing process is getting easier and easier and easier, although who knows what tomorrow brings. It's changed so much from a point where early days, you pick up guitar and you're concentrating and think, you have some thinking to do, and what am I going to do? Where's it going to go? What kind of song? All that. That was a long time ago. Now I have to say most of the last bunch of songs are coming in dreams and very much formed and just whipping the hell out. And I think that's just anybody can do it. It's just from doing it so much and getting to a place where also you don't care. I was going to use some more profane language, but I'm trying to temper that really since watching myself in the movie, to be honest. I'm trying to temper it, but really having you have a passion attitude, but with not caring and not trying, an effortless thing that just brings out the gold somehow. You just allow anything to come, be it crap or fantastic, and you hope for the best. But so yes, the last 3 songs I recorded were Falling, Look at All the Love, and All the Things You Are, all came in a dream, and they were all very swift compared to something like The Occasion, which is an 8.5 minute song from hell, and heaven, from both places. But yeah, but I know I'm about to hit the ground running in the studio in a major way again, and I have no idea how it's going to be. I think I'm like a lot of people where I don't think I know how I do what I do, and I hope I can still do it. And I don't know if I'm able to continue doing it until it happens again.
Amazing. Because you're pretty much a one-man band, aren't you? So how do you start? Do you start with the drums, the bass, the guitar? How does it work?
Well, song-wise, it comes from inside first, right? The falling harmonies and that whole thing is you got in a dream, you grab the dictaphone, and as soon as you pick up the guitar, you know the chords for the melody. So that happens fast. And then usually there's a filling in the blanks, the verse and stuff like that, and it comes very fast. So you get the song tied down like a wild tiger. And then it's, well, what do I want to start with? Usually I will start with the drums, and sometimes it's usually me, but I don't do a normal drum kit. I'll have a hi-hat, and I'll just go, and I'll get a really cool sound of that. I'll get a mallet on the kick drum, just alone in the stereo. kick, snare, toms, build the drums, do the bass, do the guitar, do the vocals, and then, oh, do we need yes, and horns and strings, and you just build it.
Fantastic.
Like that. So what?
Sorry, Pete, are you still there, Pete? Are you?
I'm here. This delay is killing me. So it must take a long time for you to do this, Harkness.
That's
right?
the problem. That is the problem for sure. And things might change because, especially the drums take a while. I dream of what Brian Wilson had, as you were talking earlier, like to stand in front of the 12 to 20 players and move the flutes closer, move someone back just for all the depths. I mean, one day maybe I just have to do that one day. I have a song called Billionaire that I've dreamt of doing that with. We'll see if I ever get there. But I now have a drummer. There's local drummers here that I've used that are fantastic, but I have this new young buck who's joined my live act. And God, do I wish you guys could see what we do and how we do it. And there's a lot of choreography and strangeness. But when we hit it, we hit hard, very hard. And he's young and enthusiastic, so I'm looking forward to setting up some drums and getting him to fill in some blanks. And there'll be some direction, but I think I want to let him explode his own jizz all over the place and see what comes from his heart, you know?
I don't think it's going to come from his heart.
I say that in just the most beautiful way. I hope people can take it that way. I do mean it.
Yeah, of course they can. Of course they can. That's great. So the way you build these songs, with a lot of songs, the spontaneity is the spark. But in your case, you lack that, don't you?
Well, it's all about the spontaneity of creation, right? So you have this incredibly spontaneous creation that for me mostly comes fully formed, and it's arranged in a spontaneous explosion. It just is. But then it's gridded, and then it's like the horns of this, and so that's a good point that you're making. But I think the creation is so free and spontaneous that it beats most pretend spontaneity in the studio. Like, this is true spontaneity when it happens, honestly. But also, I should say that I do leave room for mistakes and craziness and strange things that will often get into the songs, even if they're locked down arrangement-wise. If the tuba is warming up and I'm recording, it's going, and I've got it recording over and it sounds, some of the best stuff is that. So I've got a bunch of spontaneity in the recordings as well.
Okay, so if you're that freeform and you allow the mistakes in, what would it take for a track to not appear on a Harkness album?
Do I understand that? Well, to me at this point, I sent you guys a song early, like how's the mix and that kind of thing. I think I have lots and lots of songs that I've recorded and recording that are not going to end up anywhere, just due to my own intuition that not that they suck, but they just don't resonate enough or that kind of thing. So I think they just have to get through the barrier of intuition and bouncing off of other people too. I definitely, with friends and guys like you, I'm sure I'll be sending you some new, hopefully some new.
Awesome.
Right.
But I think that I allow for any genre sound mess. It doesn't have to be sounding pristine. A lot of my stuff doesn't sound that good. I think in some ways I'm not using any cutting edge. It's simple what I'm doing, I guess.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Harkness, do you have time to listen to a band that we're gonna play a little clip of?
Sure.
These guys are from Wales. They're called Bag of Cats. They're great. It's a two-piece combo. Sophie on drums and Barnes doing the guitar or bass and the vocals. This one's called Left and Angry. It's quite cool.
Oh, go on then. Getting silly on the internet. How'd you get so disassociated from the place that you're born? Plenty of feelings incorporated, left or right you're torn. It's so outrageous how you don't post online, and everybody's shouting but their friends won't reply. I got got a little bit worried when you didn't act so annoyed, cause I really don't appreciate your narrative on Freud. I'm left and I'm angry, I'm right and I'm wrong. I'm left and I'm angry, I'll put it in the song. Do the bass line. I'm middle class, rejoice, and everyone's my friend. I'm coming in much hotter than the pins would pretend. And if you want to ask, then I think that you should vote. Don't jet around in the pub, mate, saying tell me all your blokes. I've got a little bit worried, cause you have not been feeling great. I've got a little bit worried that you've just not been doing great. I've got a little bit worried that they shut down the schools. I got a little bit worried that they merged into pools. I'm floating on the top, I'm coming quicker, just like Sunak. I've been wetter, so damn quicker than a fucking jet ski prepper. I'm just so damn chillin' if I'm out here on the beat. Coming in real quick, do you like these shoes that's on my feet? I'm coming in with class and grace, amazing helicopter space. I've got this stuff down quicker than a fucking jungle gym. And if you wanna come down this way, I could take that all the wrong way. Oh no, I'm not. Said I'm hot pepper, you my mild cheddar. My rhymes are better, I'm so clever. Got great big bars like I'm Willy Wonka. My style be proper, yours not. Got words quick and you man ain't shit. I got a new whip and I own it. Sat back in the tracksuit blowing smoke. I see a man, I wanna laugh but it's no joke. Cool living, time killing. Girls give me that good feeling. See me sat at the desktop making magic. You're out on the corner, boy, you're so tragic. What is this shit that hit the beat so quick? I'm a razor blade, honey, leave the beats throat slit. Somewhere out in Asia, jotting down on pen and paper, dark twisted fantasy. Sign me to a major. Make a Mac a bear, Jim and Johnny large. Everybody charge, get a point because I'm parched. Alarmed at how I do it so easy. Gonna make 3 wishes when I meet a blue genie. Cheese Louise, I got a big block of cheese and you know it isn't fatter. I'm the perfect competitor, yes sir. Coming through until the break of dawn. Better music coming 2024. We should do that live.
Yeah.
We should do that live.
That's so fun.
That's great.
I mean, great. Obviously, we need to apologise for the swearing because it's only early still. But yeah. But yeah, that's really cool. I like.
Oh, it's great.
Summer
Yeah,
says,
really cool stuff.
That's fun. I love their vibe. It's really cool.
Me
Just
too,
everyone-
Summer. Yeah, got good taste.
Harkness, I hope you're going to.
How you like my shoes? Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, Harkness. When are you going to come out with a rap?
I have a rap on a tune that's unreleased. I do, and I did. Maybe I'll try to do it here. I grabbed my larynx or whatever. I don't know biology, and I did a strange sound. It was like, can I try to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. What was some? I can't remember what it is, but
I love you guys so much.
that was my rap voice.
Wow.
And you know how to go.
That's mental. I love
Wow.
it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I went for it.
Excellent.
And I couldn't speak for. I had to do a bunch of takes, and it really wasn't the smartest thing to do. I wanted to have a guest rapper, and it was me. That kind of thing.
Like Prince when
Excellent.
he did I Wish I Was Your Girlfriend, he pretended to be a woman. Same sort of thing, yeah.
I love that tune. That's an unbelievable
Yeah,
song.
just pitch his voice up
Yeah.
and you just pitch yours down to do the rapping. It's great.
Exactly.
That's fun.
That hurt alone. I can.
Excellent. So,
The song-
so Harkness, not only have you come out with a new album, you are the subject of a documentary.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah, it's called Harkness, and it's wonderful. Both Robbie and I have seen it. Now you can only see it on the Canadian Broadcasting Company.
Currently,
And although we're in England, if you have a VPN, you could go to CBC ASAP and watch Harkness.
yeah. And go, do it. There's we're working on some other distribution as well, but that's the current situation. Definitely working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Should we play a little clip of?
Yeah, you want the trailer?
Little
we'll play
trailer?
the trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, let's play the trailer of Harkness documentary.
Hey, thank you for coming out tonight. Are we feeling this one? Do you want some more? Well then let me hear ya. Can I make this happen? Can I get out of the basement? Can I stop serving tables? Can I conquer New York?
my God, I'm on MTV, but I'm on the biggest pop channel. I just followed Dula Pipa. Is that her name? This summer could be one of the best summers ever. Maybe eventually you'll have the house to yourself and I'll be able to move out. You know what I'm saying? Hello, New York! Shoot arrows at the moon all the way to Jupiter, whatever it is, I gotta fucking explode. Things might be changing. They might be changing right now. Right in this instant is the birth of Harkness worldwide.
There we go. It's an awesome movie.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent, man.
I honestly didn't know you had a body under there. I thought you was a robot. I thought it was mechanics all the way down.
Oh, because of the bat scene.
Yeah. So he has got a body. He's a person. It's great.
So Harkness, how do you... the movie turned out? Is it what you expected?
Not at all. I think that at the beginning of the movie, I met this young, incredibly talented Maria Marquina is her name, and we decided we're going to do this. I'll give you the quick story. We were going to make a documentary and really want to do it. And her influences at that time were she loved David Lynch and Tarkovsky and all these arty guys, which is what I wanted to do. Just a breadcrumb, mysterious. What the hell was that we watched with tons of music and some creation stuff like that. So that was the initial dream and vision and things. And once you start getting funding and things like that, and of course it was good. It was going to be our film for a while there, our film in quotations, but it really did become her film. And she convinced me to I wanted to hide everything. I didn't want to say much, just little wisps of this and all. That's how I wanted to do it. But she convinced me to open all the crypts in the basement possible. And the amount that she got me to share, and she was with me for 5-6 years, she turned it into something quite different from what I would have done. But I think she did us all a favor and did a really honest, truthful, human running headfirst into a brick wall many times type of a film, the struggles that we all share. And there really was so much that we filmed that she could have made 10 different films, and she could have made a puff piece in a second that just glorified this incredible musician, whether I am or not. She could have made me look so much taller and stronger, but she just said, no, we're giving them like harsh reality. This is it. And I trusted her, and I love the film, and I cry every time I watch it because it brings back so much to me. It's pretty close. It's so close to the bone for me that it's hard to watch a lot of it. But I love her, and I love what she did, and no arguments with it at all. I will do more documentaries in the future. I'll tell you a quick idea I have. Just brief, we probably don't have too much time, but I want to document a song called Billionaire that I was talking about before. It's a vast song, but I want to have everything overdubbed like a bad French film, and not the dialogue. We're going to write off. It's just get ready. There's more stuff coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing documentary. It's a couple of things. It shows people that are not musicians how music's made, for a start, and it can show you the struggles of being a musician and the hard work and the dedication. Because I think people think it's easy. They do an Instagram video that does well, and then they're instant pop stars. There's actually a massive journey, and I played in bands, and we play an empty room, and you show that in the film, which is amazingly honest and just pure. And it's such an emotional journey. The whole thing just carries you along to the end, and it's weird. I know you. Not very well, obviously, but we know each other, and I'm rooting for you for the whole film. It's just one of those things where you go, "Come on, man, you can do this." And by the end of the film, you do it. So it's wonderful that it's just so raw. Like, I didn't expect it to be that raw and open. I honestly didn't. I thought it was going to be like, when you got a famous band that, for argument's sake, had problems in the past that everyone knows about, and in the film it kind of just jumps over that, like the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, all the bits that you can actually go, well, this actually happened, this happened, and they glorify it. There's none of that in this movie, and it's that's why I think people need to watch it that are musicians for a start as well, because I think they'd really appreciate it. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful documentary. Beautiful, mate.
So lovely to hear. I think it's really thanks to Maria Marquina's sentiments and her heart. It's all over the place, and she got a lot out of me just by being who she is. If you catch my drift.
I mean, was it comfortable being around the cameras? Did you enjoy that, or was it one of those processes that took you a while?
Well, that's a lot of this. When I was younger, you see the photos when I was there. I loved the camera. I loved the camera and jumped in front of anybody's photos a long time ago. I'm not going to get too into it, but I did have a really bad dark time. From that point on, I didn't want a camera anywhere near me, perhaps to glimpse what was inside my rotting corpse of a soul. I didn't want anything capturing what I was feeling. So I went, and I'm kind of there, although I've really luckily come out of it in a fantastic way. I'm happy to be this. So if I was unclad and she was around, I don't think I could have done it or handled it, but this definitely helps the whole thing. I get to be really expressive while wearing this. I feel a lot freer and all that. So I didn't mind the camera at all, and learned to love being with her, whether it was camera or no camera and all the rest of it. It wasn't planned.
It seems very comfortable. Well, a lot of it, like you said, some of it is quite sensitive, but of those sensitive parts, I love how you come out and you say something like the absence of self is the key. Because the ego is what gets you, and out of that, Harkness was born.
100%, 100 million.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's if you listen close to the music. I'm not trying to trumpet that or say that, but if you really experience the music, I hope that it transcends a few of the regular conscious. I hope that it. Evaporates what was, and suddenly you're with something brand new that has nothing to do with you or me or anything else.
Yeah, excellent. The other thing that is shown in the documentary is you've been doing this for a very, very long time, haven't you?
Yes, very long. Out of the womb.
I always remember. Do you remember the show Taxi?
Yes.
There was a show Taxi, and there was an actor in it, and Bobby, and he gave himself 5 years to make it, right? So end of the 5 years, they're having a party because he's not going to try and be an actor anymore. So they go through the whole thing. They're all sad and everything. Right at the end, he says, you know what? I'll give myself another 5 years.
Yeah. Right.
Does that hit home?
Yeah, that hits home.
Yeah.
But to be truthful, I went through the UK years that you see in the film where we were trying to make it in quotations and knocking on doors and doing also compromising the art and all that kind of stuff. Anything to make it. It was with the particular friends and things like that. And then after that, I did go the Bobby or not, for about 10 years at least. I didn't try to do anything except for make music and not care and not have any ambitionless music creation, which was the best time of my life, to be honest. And then the moment that I decided I've got to, I heard the occasion back, for example, said, I really should try to share this, get it out of the basement. So that's about a week after I made that solid decision that I'm going to go for it. I met Maria, the filmmaker, and she started capturing this guy. What the hell am I going to do? Let's give it a shot. Let's roll. We'll kick the can as hard as we can, kind of thing. So she captured me at the perfect moment of submerging from the basement.
That's amazing.
Excellent.
Are you planning to do?
And
like,
by the way, sorry.
Go on.
So your mom is a superhero, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I got
the things you put her through.
I know.
What you should do, though, mate, just for her sanity, is insulate the ceiling in the basement.
Oh, no way, because it sounds fantastic the way it is. If I insulate it, it's not going to sound as good. So.
We should explain that Harkness's mum, she puts up with the music in the basement. She makes the jam for the gigs. She helps to carry stuff. She's a one-woman army. It's what I should say.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's amazing in the video. In England, there was a series called 12 and Up, where they every so many years they would check in with these people growing up through their lives. It started in the 70s.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a Harkness version of that? Is Maria going to catch up with you every so many years to see how it's going?
I would like to think so. Because I have a feeling, just due to the world and what's been going on and musically, and me really, really running against a hard wall. I mean, you guys have been so fantastic, and there's a lot of people that do support me, but it's so hard to crack through. There's a chance that I'm going to be disappearing for quite a while again. Not for sure at all. But I might come out with a triple album blaze in 6 years or something like that, and see how that does. So
excellent.
Can maybe capture that. The next.
That's great. That's great.
Of Harkness.
Okay, so when you say no Harkness, does that mean it will be yourself in another guise, or just no Harkness for the next couple of years?
It'll mean that I'm not having any tasks or ambitions or trying to do anything except for making music. Period. I haven't decided this completely, but there's something calling me into the dark to do that. But I do have this new drummer, and we played a gig recently. 8 people showed up, and it just doesn't make any sense. There's more to the story because there was another band and they brought some people too. But as we're playing, I wasn't bummed out whatsoever because the music's so much fun to play. As we're playing, we hit some crushing highs that were, at least for me, like, does it get higher? I don't think it gets higher. Many times during the show, many times. And when you confer with him later, how does it feel? Like, he's looking at me like, right, like, oh, I'm doing bug eyes under here. So he confirmed the vibes, and I know that the people that are there, the few that are there, they're all like bug eyed and smiling and dancing and stuff like that. I know if there's an audience. And what I'm getting to is that I want to continue playing live a couple times a year just to keep the machine completely oiled. I want to be playing. I will be playing to nobody or everybody. But really, I want to concentrate on making music for a while.
Well, make sure you keep dropping in and letting us know you're doing.
Sure.
Okay, we've only got you like pretty much till now because I think you've got to go, haven't you? But thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Harkness, thank you so much. And I want you to know that no matter what, we believe in you so much. I think if people listen to you, they'll love you. We just need to get them to listen to you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means the
Thank
world.
You.
I can't wait to play for you guys live. Get ready.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so fantastic. Great. Thank you so much, mate.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon, buddy. Ta-ra, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
What a wonderful guest. He's so original and just crazy. I love it. It's just bonkers.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's an explosion of genius and uniqueness. He's great. I love him.
So we're not going yet. Anyway, we've got a couple more minutes. So are we going to play some more videos while we're here?
Yeah, let's play a song aptly, I think, When Dreams Don't Come True by Paul Magid.
Here we go. One more time around. Born to the truth, promise. best memories. I hope that you find the strength to be free. When dreams don't come true, cuts you so deep that you're too numb to move. When dreams don't come true, there was never a chance we were born to lose. What will you choose when dreams don't come true? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's not quick.
Yeah, it ends very quickly. Yeah, Paul is a really interesting guy. He's very talented, and he, again, like Harkness, he worked for years and years in trying to make it in the music business. He never reached the success he wanted. But saying that, I think his success, he's leaving this great music,
Yeah,
What am
yeah,
I
I
going
mean,
to leave,
it sounded yeah, these videos obviously. Yeah, it was a really cool song. I like the sound of the guitars on there. They mixed panel,
Yeah.
the two acoustic. That's really nice as well. Brian
Yeah.
Harkness, interesting artist. So definitely explore more. I love the Tings track too. Fantastic. We'll have links to all of these things once the show's finished, and then we do the blog. So by tomorrow, if you want to go back on, if you remember, they could be on there as well. But yeah, that was
definitely, definitely. Just one last thing about Paul that he didn't end his music career. He's doing new music now. That was at a low point when he was thinking, what's the sense? What's the sense? But he's back and he's great. So check him out, Paul Magid.
We're going to quickly just touch on this because I know time's against us. But there's a band called Velvet Sundown. Have you heard of this band at the moment? Pete, do they ring any bells? So it turns out they've had 500,000 streams on Spotify, and there's 2 albums on there already, and they're completely AI. And they were made up by a guy called, if he's done it, I'm not sure if he did it or not because he's always pranking people. His name's Danny Spanko, and from what I understand, he created it as a bit of a laugh to see what would happen, and it's had 500,000, and it sounds very Fleetwood Mackie 70s rock, laid back, driving rock, and it's pretty good, but you can hear it's AI if you know it's AI, and the vocals a little bit there. But I get what Paul's talking about. It's really hard to do, this AI band that doesn't exist, that's had 2 albums out, has had 500,000 streams, and then you've got a real artist who's working for years. And like you say, he was struggling at the time to
that's right.
get noticed. And it just sucks, doesn't it? That's why I'm glad on our show we get to play these bands and these artists, and nothing's AI, everything's original. So, we're becoming the place for original music, and long may it rain, and, get rid of the AI music. It shouldn't exist.
Definitely. I agree with you. What a lot of people say about AI music is it's soulless. Okay, it may have started that way, but it's constantly learning and learning and learning. It can imitate soulfulness, you know. So in future, God knows what's going to happen.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's what's going to happen.
Should we let them know? Let's let them know now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
we are not real. We are AI.
I wanted to use that button for a whole year.
We are AI.
Hang on, to do a large robot now. Hang on.
We are AI.
I'll do it again because I've just found the button.
Flip side of Peter Robbie.
And Pete hasn't been glitching all night. It's just where he's rebooted. That's but going to what Paul said, there is problems with this sort of stuff, and it's just hard work. So why not make an AI band for a little bit and then bring your own music out if that's the way that people want to do it?
Make your money, and then support your own stuff.
Yeah, sod it, and do it your own way.
Yeah.
We've probably got time for one more song. If you want to fit one more in, Pete, what would you like to put on?
All right. Okay, let's put on Paper Sailor, a fistful of blah 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 blah. A fistful of spite. Now these guys are it's a one guy project actually. He's from Glasgow, Michael Wilson. He's from Glasgow in Scotland. He's really interesting. And here's his song, A Fistful of Spite.
There we are. Sorry, I forgot to turn it back
Hey,
on. I was getting into the song. It was really, really cool. Brian says,
yeah.
loads of energy, great stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really good. I was getting like elements of royal blood in there as well. That sort of
Yeah,
sound.
exactly. 9 Inch Nails. He's like a cross between Royal Blood, 9 Inch Nails, and West Side Story.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. That was really, really cool. I like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool. So if
good
you've got
stuff.
any more music and you just discovered the show, send it in to us because we'd love to have you on and play music and get you on and have a little chit chat as well because we're good like that. Right, we've bang on hit on 9 o'clock, so I think we're done, sir. I think that's this week's show, isn't it?
Yeah, I just want to remind people to check out Chatting Tracks with Robbie Burgess on all social media platforms. And was there something else?
Your one, obviously, Unknown Sounds
Oh,
on
thank
all
you,
media
Robbie.
platforms. We need to get a ticker going.
Fantastic. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Thank you so much for listening, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Someone says, I think it's
Oh,
Footloose.
Footloose. Yeah, exactly.
Great stuff.
Summer. Funny.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for joining us tonight. We know it's an unusual time because normally we're on at 7, but I had to work. Yeah, we're going to be back in a couple of weeks and we're going to try and be good boys, aren't we? And be more regular with it and get more guests on and get more music at you and just try and be a bit more strict with it because we kind of just go, we'll do it. And then something comes up and we have to miss it. So we're going to try and be better for you for the end of the year. And we were going to work on an idea for the, Devin Blazer says, thank you. Thanks, dude. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Devin.
Thanks, Devin, buddy. Yeah, so we're going to try and do an idea that we had at the start of this year, and then we're going to try and do it maybe next year. I don't know if Pete remembers what it was, but we had.
I do. I remember. Yeah.
So we're going to work towards that for hopefully the end of this year as well, and bring you something really special that, from what we understand, nobody has done this on the internet apart from us.
Yeah.
So it should be
and that's one of the reasons that we haven't done it because
because it's
if
really
we're talking
scary.
about the same thing. But
Yeah, I think
hopefully
so.
around the New Year, Christmas time, we'll do a special thing for you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real special one-off show, and I don't think anybody's done it that isn't on the BBC or something like that. A major thing, like no streamer's done this, so it'll be super exciting. So if you can get your friends to subscribe to all of our channels, it'll massively help us out because when you subscribe to our channels without getting boring, you're supporting these bands because when we do the show on these channels, that's where people are going to hear it. So the more people that subscribe to our channels, the more these bands are going to get exposure. So you'll be doing a massive favor by subscribing to me and Pete's. My Chatting Tracks, his Unknown Sounds, and the flip side as well. And it's just a way of getting us out there. But anyway, I'll start going on about that because I'm preaching. So,
okay, sounds good, Robbie. Thank you, mate.
Awesome. So keep your eye on the media. We'll let you know when we'll be back, and we look forward to seeing you again on the next show. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good. See you later.